Welcome back to Iniquity's Party Pit, and I'm your host, Crypto Schmitto. We're gonna go over a new strategy that I came up with called Crypto's Trident. It's a variant of the 678. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with Wager Me This and his versions of the 678. This is not one of those. This is my reimagining of it. I love the stuff that Wager does, but I'm not here to copy him. What I did is I looked at a number of the different variants that I've had a chance to play and experiment with, and I find one thing in common with them, and that is that generally they're using the don't pass as a hedge for a bunch of place bets. That's fine if that's what you want to do, but I rebalanced it because I want the 7, which is the most common number, to pay the most money. And I don't really have a hedge, but if you want to consider it a hedge, the 6 and 8 are a bit of a hedge for the 7. And when the point is set, the 6 and 8 can actually, reduce the risk on the don't pass if the point is 6 or 8. Or if the point is anything else, and I start hitting 6 and 8s, then I'm starting making a bunch of money. There is also a progression, but it doesn't start until after I've lost 3 don't pass bets in a row. I don't do any negative progression on the 6 and 8 per se. I do basically an up and pull on the positive side. I have $1,000 bankroll here, and I'm just gonna kind of set it up and show you how it works. All right, so this is a $10 table with a $1,000 bankroll. I'm gonna start with a $50 don't pass. Then we're gonna put a $12 6 and 8, and on the come out, these are working as long as the number before the come out was a 7. If I hit the point, then these are off. Okay. And we'll just go ahead and start rolling it so that you can see how it works. It's pretty simple. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and start with this lovely number 7 here. And let's see if we can get a point. So first point is a 9. Not too bad. These, I don't need the lammer anymore. These are going. They're always going to be going unless I make a point. Okay. Next we got a 7. Okay, so I 7'd out and I lost 24 bucks. But I'm going to get paid 50. So I'm just going to rack this 50, and I'm going to come back out with a fresh $12 6 and 8. And these are working again. Let's get some new dice. And go with these 3s here. There we go. All right, we got a yo. Oh, wait, this is off. So I lost this. I'm just going to come right back out with another 50. Not too worried about it. There's plenty of opportunity to win. All right, got another 9. These are still running. Got the 3, the stinky pinky. Got an 8. I'm gonna come over here That 8's going to pay 14. I'm going to up 1 unit and pull. Just pressing 1 unit each time. That way I get a little bit more the next time it hits. If it hits, I'm not investing too much, but I'm front loading my wins. All right. Let's go. Another 8. Well, this one's going to pay. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. We'll do 25 for 4. We'll stick this over here. I'm going to press it up another unit. So now we got a $24 8. There's the 9. Okay, so that's the second time I've lost this bet. I'm going to come up with it one more time. These are now off because I made my point. We got 11. That's the third one that I've lost in a row. I'm going to come up with $75. And from here, we're going to step it up a quarter each time that I lose and down a quarter each time that I win. Just like a Delaware, I'm calling it the Delaware because I'm waiting a little bit and it's not a full, it's not, I'm not using the full amount as the unit. All right, we got a 10. So my 6 and 8 are back on. We got a 4 and a 6. 6 is going to pay 14. I'm going to press it and rack $8. Yo 11. Another 6. We'll just come out of here. No, we won't. We'll do 25 for 4. And we'll press it up 1. I got $24 each on the 6 and 8. There's an 8. It's going to pay 28. Now, take this here. Press it 30, and rack the rest of this. There's a 7 out, okay? I lost this, but you know what? It was every bit of that profit because I've got paid more than $12 for, more than $24 for what I had there. So, and then this wins 75. I'm gonna take a quarter off, put it back in my rack. Now I'm back down to 50. Now, before I want to get one hit on this at 50 before I reset. So we're gonna go back up on the 6 and 8. Excuse me, a little gassy this afternoon, or this evening. These are working. And there's my hit. Okay, so that's a 3. The old stinky panky. That pays 50, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. We'll rack that. These stay on. And now the don't pass Delaware, the Delaware is reset. There's a 6. Point is 6. It pays 14. We're going to press it up. So if you see I'm racking 8 there. So it's getting paid on the way in. And if I hit that again, it's getting paid on the way back out. So I racked 8 and I get 21. That's $29 out of 50. That's covering a good chunk of it. If I catch a hit on the 8 or 2, then I'm doing really good. I'm not even really worried about that don't pass at this point. Let's see. Here we go. We roll. There's the 8. We're gonna do 15 for 1. Get these over here. Rack that. All right, so $21 each on my 6 and 8. We got a 5 and another 8. $21. So I racked 8 before. I'm racking 15 now. That's 23 as far as I can tell. $23 in my rack, and I got a $24 8. That's just on the 8. Got a 5. An easy 10. A 9. Another 9. Meaner 9. There's a 6. Okay, so I lose this. But I get paid 21. I'm gonna press it up to 24. And these bets are we're gonna rack another $15. Points off. I'm going back up for another 50. These bets are now off because I hit the point. I'll take that all day long. There's my money back. Stick it back in there. Let's roll again. There's an 8. I don't get paid out this time because it was off. That's okay. If I hit it, I get paid 28 bucks. It pays for more than half of the don't pass. There's a 6. I definitely will take that. That pays $28. And stick that there. And actually, we're not. We're gonna do that. Make that 630. And I'm gonna rack $22. Seems to be going pretty good so far. There's aces. Another 6. Pays 35. Up and pull. Racking 30. Boxcars. Easy 4, Little Joe. Another 6. That pays 42. 25, 35, 40. 2. Up. And pull. We'll take this all day long. It doesn't always go this smoothly, but it is a resilient strategy. I ran a practice session before making this video. It went for an hour and a half. I was hitting come out frontline winners over and over and over and over again. Got to the bottom of my rack twice. had 4 winners in a row and I was up and quit. So, you know, it can, you know, I had a $250 don't pass a couple times. And then all of a sudden, bam, bam, bam. I didn't even have to finish the delay bear. I just got it from 250 down to like 125, and I noticed that I was already up. Pulled my money down and ended the session, which is what you should do if you're in a casino. You don't want to, you don't need to get greedy. If you're struggling, get your money and get the hell out as soon as you can. All right, don't be afraid to put in your last dollar. If you're going with a bankroll that you're willing to lose, but as soon as you get any kind of money up, take it and get out. If you're struggling, forget about whatever goal you had. You need to leave with your money, especially if you've been on the table for 2 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Because remember, I'm did an hour and a half, and I'm sitting there rolling on this table a lot faster than you'd be rolling in a casino. So that probably would have been a 3 to 4 hour session. All right, here we go. There's a 4 and a 6. That pays 59. No, pays 50 for 1. All right, now we're gonna up and pull. Just gonna keep going like that. I don't care if I don't have to press it to table limit right away. I'm collecting lots of money as it goes. Yeah. If I get a great long roll with a bunch of them, wonderful. If I don't care. I'm getting my money up front. There's the 7. All right, so we lose all this, which is a significant amount. Not lying. And I'm taking that 50. Let's see, where are we at, by the way? Let's see. 5, 1,000, 1,100, 1,100, and we're at 1,175, probably 1,195 plus this $200. We can call that a day. We're good. Made 20%. I mean, I could probably keep going and make it, but then I take a chance of getting a string of losers. So we'll take our 20% there. So let's bring it all back together. There's 500. Let's go ahead and get these dice out of the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4 is what I want there. 300, 400, 500. That's my $1,000 starting bankroll. There's 11. Actually, a bit more. 12. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, so 47. So 1247. It's almost a 25%, almost a 25% profit. It didn't take me too long to do it. I'll probably run a couple rollouts of this over the next couple weeks, just kind of see, so you can see what happens when, if you catch a bad roll, or or whatever, just to kind of show that it's not just a fluke. I see that I'm usually getting somewhere between a 65 to 75% win rate hitting goal, but that's hitting a goal of 30%. At 20% is probably going to be closer to 70 to 80% win rate. But that's it. If you have any questions, hit me in the doobly-doo. And peace out.